we're here with the African champion and Commonwealth Games champion, Chioma Onyekwere.
African record holder.
African record holder. Competed in the women's discus qualification B, 58, 5'8".
Yes.
Missed my whiskers. The experience itself, you've been here before, time and time again. How close was it for you? What did you think went wrong?
Sorry, what was that?
How close was it for you getting into the final?
Yeah, I think for me it was really close. I was just missing a few positions that would have helped me get well over 60. I had really good warm-up throws like earlier prior to competition, so I knew I could hit a throw over 60 for sure. So I just wanted to make sure I had that at this competition. It was unfortunate that I couldn't really quite hit the position I needed to in my last two tosses. I think just being able to post up more would have been able to help me excel and get well over 60 and get the mark I needed to make finals. There was still a lot of power, a lot of strength into it. It has been a very long season with me opening up since April. Additionally to a lot of family situations going this year. I had two of my grandmothers pass this year, so I attended those funerals. Maybe like last week prior to coming here.
How much did it affect preparation?
I'd say it impacted just because of the travel, going to Nigeria and then kind of back to the US for small preparations and back to Europe. I'd say that impacted it a little bit, but I thought that even despite the travel back and forth and attending both funerals, I was able to still perform at a high and elite level. It's just been a very busy year for me, so it's going to be even busier year next year with African champs, African games,
Olympics.
Olympics. I can't forget the Olympics. I think there's another one coming up. African games, African champs. Yeah, and Olympics. So it's going to be really busy next year, all the way starting from March and ending really late August. So right now, I think for me, the best preparation is just really getting stay tuned so I can stay fresh in the shape and fix any of those technical cues that I missed this year, because I know that I can return back to throwing well over 64 coming for the next year and qualify for the upcoming Olympics. So.
And in terms of training with Coach Gabriel, are there things you're working on specifically to probably get above that 65 meters?
Yeah, so we've been working on a lot on the finish. The finish is probably my strongest point. I think this year a lot I focused on in my improvements on getting out the back. And I think that's what helped me be able to hit the 64 meters whenever I broke the national record and the African record. So it's a matter of just putting things together. It's been a long season, so I've had my ups in the very early in the season and kind of plateaued and had to pick back up coming from Canada. So long season. I'm just honored and blessed that we had 3 girls reach the quota and be able to make history. I said last year in Commonwealth that I wanted to put Africa on the map, especially for women's discus, and show that we deserve a seat at the table. And that's exactly what we did this year. We were able to have 3 women for Nigeria come in and qualify for the World Championships and compete. I would have preferred to still have performance for myself and to help push my fellow athletes along. But it just wasn't in the cards for me today, so we grow and we improve and we try to progress from here.
I was going to talk about your teammates. First time ever happening for Nigeria and an African country. It's impressive. How much you guys motivate each other towards competing?
Yeah.
That camaraderie amongst you?
Yeah, so I try to advise and help Ashley and Obi quite a bit. And I know them finishing college. I've been out of college for about 7 years now. So
right from Durban, you've been competing.
Yeah, I've been competing also since 2016, so even longer since then. So just trying to help them as they're kind of moving into the professional world and trying to still pursue athletics. So it's been nice kind of pushing them along and showing them that it is possible. I've been doing it for quite some time now, so it's really nice having teammates that I can talk to and we can kind of motivate each other in competition. It was nice having Obi there with me. She had some questions about some of the stuff going on in competition, it being her first one and this being my 3rd World Championship, so yeah.
And what's left for the rest of the season for you? Holiday, being back to work?
Holiday. I don't know. For me, I think I need to rest because it's going to be a very early season next year. And with us dealing with all the family stuff and having a busy year, I feel like I just need to kind of have some moment to compress. It's been go, go, go since April for me, so I feel like I haven't really had too much time to process everything. So from here, I'm just hoping to get a clear mind, have my set goals to kind of progress and move forward for the 2024 season. It's going to be a long one, and it's going to be an exciting one.
All right, then hopefully we'll see you in Paris.
Yes, of
the
course.
African Games,
Yes,
African Champions, to share your title.
Yeah.
All right.
Hoping to bring more accolades for Nigeria and more accolades for Africa. That's always been one of my goals since I ever started competing. So hoping to keep progressing and keep doing that.
Your message to Nigerian fans, I mean, they were in awe of you after the Commonwealth Games, and everyone wants to have a bit of your message to them.
Yeah, I would say thank you so much for your support. Even whenever you guys are far and wide, you are always messaging words of encouragement to me. So I really appreciate the support. It's been my motivation to keep going forward, especially since the past Tokyo Games. Like, I was questioning on keeping going with the sport. I think Commonwealth was the push that I needed, and I hope to continue to make the country proud and keep progressing and bringing more accolades for Nigeria and Africa. So thank you.